today I'm doing another Pinch of Nom recipe. So I'm going to be doing Bolognese quesadilla. So it looks really interesting. Hopefully it's really tasty as well. But yeah, let's have a look and see what we do. Okay, so the first thing we need is to make the Bolognese. So we've got a large deep frying pan, and it says to use 1 cal spray, but I don't like using that in my pan, so I've sprayed a little bit of oil from a spray bottle. We've got this on a high heat, and we're going to add 1 medium onion which has been diced, and 1 medium carrot which has been diced, and we're going to fry this for about 4 minutes until they start to soften. Okay, after 4 minutes everything's starting to soften. We are going to add 2 cloves of garlic which have been crushed, and also 4 white mushrooms which have been diced. I don't like mushrooms, so they're not going in. I'm not replacing it with anything, I'm just going to leave them out. Once you've added that, we're going to fry this again for 4 minutes, and the carrots should be really softened by then. Okay, so once that's done, we're then going to add the mince. So you need 250 grams of beef mince. This is vegetarian, so I've got some frozen vegetarian mince or plant-based mince. So I've got 250 grams again. So we're going to put that in. And for the beef, you want to fry this until it's browned on all sides. With the vegetarian mince, I normally do it because it's frozen, so I do it until it's defrosted. Should take maybe about 2 minutes. Once that's done, we'll add everything else. Okay, once the mince is done, we're going to add 400 grams of chopped tomatoes. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and a tablespoon of Henderson's relish. That's not something that I have, so I'm going to use Worcestershire sauce instead. Just under, that's the end of the bottle. There we go. And then a tablespoon of tomato puree. Okay, and then we're going to mix this all in. Once it's mixed in, we're going to sprinkle over 1 beef stock cube. So I get the vegan beef flavoured stock cubes. If you don't get that, you can use a vegetable one, but I really like these. So you're going to sprinkle 1 cube over and give that a mix in. Okay, there we go. So we're going to turn this down to a simmer, and we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes. Okay, so after 10 minutes, this should be cooked, and you should have a thick and rich sauce. So that looks pretty good to me. So we're going to take this off the heat and put it to the side. Next up, we're going to take another large frying pan. Now this one is actually just a tiny little bit too small, but it's the biggest one I've got. It's the same size as the big one. there. So we're going to add one wrap to the bottom. So it's not quite big enough, but we're just going to have to go with it. It's the biggest one I've got. And then we are going to take, so we've got 80 grams of grated cheddar, and we're going to split that into 4. So I've got 20 grams here. We're going to sprinkle this over. And then we're going to add half of the sauce, leaving a centimetre gap at the edge. There we go. And then we're going to put this onto a medium heat, and we're going to let this fry for 2 minutes until the bottom is golden. Okay, so it has taken 4 minutes, not 2 minutes, I think, because the frying pan wasn't hot, but it is starting to crisp up on the bottom. So we're going to add another 20 grams of cheese on top. And then add another wrap on top as well. And you're going to want to push this down. There we go. And then we're going to have to try and flip this. So I think I'm going to need some space. Okay, so try and get to the wrap underneath. Right, okay, it's out of the pan. I think the easiest thing is to put the pan on top like that, and then we'll flip it over. There we go. See, it's nice and crispy on top. Let's try and get it central. Right, and then we're gonna cook this again for 2 minutes on this side. Okay, once that's done, then we're going to get this out onto a plate. And we're going to cut this into 4. Now, I think a pizza cutter is the easiest to do this with. There we go, and that is it. Okay, so you get 2 bits each, and I'm going to pair this with my sweet potato chunks. And there we have it. So these sweet potatoes have got garlic on them, so it's a bit like your Bolognese with garlic bread. So let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Right, okay, here goes. That's really good. More cheese. I know these are low fat recipes, but more cheese and that would be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, definitely worth giving a go. Might have to get a bigger frying pan, see what happens. So yeah, definitely a good one. So that's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time.